My name is Florence Nzula Kikono. I'm the project director of PCA Kariobangi North Child Development. My experience with Alicia has been good. I've seen her grow. She's passionate about the things of God. She plays guitar, she leads worship, and she's a leader even in the program. She's our president here at the CDC.
My name is Myra, a beneficiary and participant of the youth program. I joined the program at age 15 when I was in Form 1. Well, before I joined the program, I was just a normal child, just a normal beneficiary. Basically, before then, I was just being taught the basics of not even so much of who I am, but who a human being is and how they exist in a community of people and those different aspects of the human life. The memories and experiences and lessons that I've learned from the program are quite a number. Perhaps one, I could start with the impact of the youth program on my spiritual life. So once of course, after being introduced to God and the faith as a child, when I grew up a bit now, like age 15, 16, it was time for me to actually think about whether these are things that I knew, whether I knew God for myself or I just knew Him from how I had been taught by my teachers. Another one is knowing how to relate with people, because as you grow up, those ages between maybe even 14 to 16 are confusing stages of a person's life. And so also growing up in a community surrounded by fellow young people who are also getting to discover themselves, it helped me to first of all know how to live with people, to learn soft skills, to learn how to share, to learn tolerance, because again that is an age where mtakosana na watu. And also being mentored by the CDWs and by other teachers who were teaching us different things, be it the music ministry, because I was also part of the music ministry, which also helped me to find my voice in singing and to know that serving in the music ministry is one very strong ministry pillar for me that even at my current church I am serving. I think stakeholders can come in before that stage where now the world is telling the youth all kind of things and now they get confused and they have identity crisis, by allowing them to express themselves whether artistically, in the skills and in the gifts that they have been given, so that by the time they are stepping out into the world, let me say after Form 4, then they will be a bit better equipped to know their place in the world and to know what it is that they can bring to the world instead of just taking into the world and allowing the world to change them. There are a lot of skills that the young people have been equipped with, and so I think one thing that will take that to another level is to create spaces where ideas can be shared, where people can not just network and get to see opportunities. Perhaps I am in a particular field and I have grown in that field more than someone else, more than a fellow youth. I can be the person to open up an opportunity for them. But apart from that, also sharing ideas, because in such spaces, people can come together and collaborate. People who are perhaps gifted in fashion and acting and media and film, people can come together and decide to produce a show or something, and anyway, basically collaborate in so many more ways.
When the beneficiaries go through the programming and they end up well and they become mature, fulfilled Christian adults, I become satisfied. My heart feels well, and it gives me the zeal and the joy to keep on serving these children, knowing that one day they'll give back to the society and they'll be prominent people whereby they'll touch lives.
There are 3 things that I would tell my fellow youth. So the first one is find your identity in Christ. I cannot overemphasize this, because if you believe that God created you, then He is the only one who can truly tell you who you are, and He has already done that through His word and through Christ. So it is up to you to sit down and search the scriptures and to seek to ask God to help you to know who you are, so that you can live your life the way He wants you to live it, because I believe that is the only way we can find fulfillment. So the third thing that I would say is work for what you want. Nothing is free. If the world has told you that you can get what you want without working for it, trust me, if you've been out here for a while, unajua hiyo ni uongo. You will have to give up something that is valuable to you for you to get what you want without working for it. And trust me, you don't want to do that. You don't want to sell your soul to the world so that you can gain things without working for them. So work hard at what you set your mind to do. Is it an art? Is it a skill? The industry is booming right now, so work hard and be dedicated at what you want to do. And again, at the end of the day, once you're great, don't forget to come back and give back to the community that has raised you.